It's called Safe Arrival. Psalm 107:29 through 30. He caused the storm to be still and guided them to their desired haven. As Jesus and the disciples made their way to the other side of the Sea of Galilee, a tremendous storm arose. Certainly in his perfect knowledge, Christ could have avoided making the crossing until the tempest had subsided. Likewise, in his ultimate power, he could have prevented this squall from even occurring, but he didn't. Instead, he called them to set sail and then fell asleep in the stern of the boat. You know the story. Out of fear, the disciples awakened him, and he calmed the winds and the waves. Mark 4:35-41. The very next verse reveals, then they came to the other side of the sea. Mark 5:1. They all arrived safely, just as Jesus said they would. He had a plan. He fulfilled it. But he also allowed the storm to test their faith. That's the way God often works. He'll call you to trust that he will accomplish his plan for you. But he'll also permit trials that test whether you'll believe your eyesight more than his promises. Friend, be wise. Trust God in the tempest. With him, you always arrive on time. So that one there is about trusting God, which is so important because we live in a world that's full of distractions and untimely occurrences and things that just come out of plain left field. And if anyone knows about this, I do, because in my early life, things were as well as they could have been and pretty much perfect. I mean, my dad was a construction worker, and I mean, he was a crazy cokehead that, had his buddies over all the time, and they would get rowdy and drink and play Hank Williams Jr. All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight, and they did. But I'm a kid running through the living room playing, and things are pretty much normal to me because I'm taken care of. But when he left, and then my mom lost me to social services, everything went to hell. And things have been all throughout my life like that. And these last few years, things have been really calm. And I believe a lot of that is because I've been sowing good seed. The Bible says that we reap what we sow, for God is not mocked. And a lot of what we do has to do with what we've done. But many times, it's like the story said, he's going to test us. So we just got to be ready to know what to do in those circumstances, and that is go to him in prayer and say, Father, I don't understand this, but I trust you.